Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're here, you're probably about to take your Texas practical really soon, or you're just practicing. I just took mine like 2 weeks ago and I did pass, so I'm officially a licensed esthetician. While I was practicing, I was looking for videos similar to this one showing what is in each bag. So before we get started, I do want to say everyone was taught differently in their school, so if there's a certain way that your teacher taught you and if you want to go with that, that's perfectly fine. You do not have to exactly follow every single person's idea of what goes in each bag, because there's just some stuff that I've noticed that some people put extra in there. I know I did that a little bit just to make it easier, but I am going to go over what is required as well. I will be going over what's in each bag. I won't be going over how to do each step. So this will just primarily be a video showing you guys what is in each bag. So before we get started, this is actually the box that I took to take my test. It does say pre-sanitized, clean and disinfected. I had all my stuff in here with my mannequin. So this is the box I had. I got it from Walmart. I also saw a lot of girls take like duffel bag, like a clear one. So there's definitely a lot of options that you're able to take. You don't have to just take a box, at least that's from what I saw. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the very first bag. This one is pre-examination setup and disinfection. So this bag is obviously pretty big. I have this bag and then the cleansing service, which is the next step after this one, that are my only big bags. Everything else is a little bit smaller. Obviously this one is big because of the paper towels. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I have in this bag. So first thing is obviously a roll of paper towels. I personally took one that was brand new and I kind of had it open just like this, and I kind of made it look like if it was closed. Just so I wouldn't be like there taking forever trying to open the plastic bag. I'm not sure if this is required, but I just did it just to make it more sanitary. I of course practiced with an open one before the test, but I took this one for my test closed. Of course we have the EPA labeled and then the hand sanitizer labeled as well. So these are the only 3 things that I took in this bag. Oh, before I forget and move on, in the very beginning, I do take out the trash. I'm pretty sure everybody takes out the trash in this step just because you're cleaning and you need to dispose of like the napkins and stuff. So I did use a hamper for this one. Some people were taught or prefer to just get a trash bag and tape it onto the side of the table. Whatever works for you. I found that this was a lot faster because I had everything clipped and ready, and I just popped it open and it was ready. Okay, now it's time for cleansing service. This is the other big bag that I said I had. In this section, I do take out the mannequin that I take. Some people take it out in the first step, but we were taught to take it out in the second, which is the cleansing service. So whichever works for you is fine, but we also were told to put our mannequin in a bag, again for like sanitary reasons. Do you need to? I'm not sure, but that's the way we were taught. I'm gonna show you guys what's in this one. So you will notice that in every single bag I have a napkin at the top or somewhere in the bag that I pretty much put to the side to put all my belongings on top of it. This is just half a napkin because of the video, but I did have a full napkin, so like 2 of these, so everything was able to fit on top of it. That's just one of those things that it's just optional and like personal preference, but I find that to be like easier for me. I just would say it's more like sanitary in their eyes. Optional, but if you want to, you can. So in this step, I had my 2 towels for the draping, and then of course the actual drape. This is actually the first thing I do once I took out the mannequin. You will also need 2 cleansing wipes. These are actually makeup remover wipes. I would suggest getting these and putting them into a bag and closing them. They already come wet since they're makeup wipe, just to save the time from getting actual wipes and wetting them and stuff. I would just do that and put them in this. We also have cotton rounds. I believe you need like 3 or 4, but I just always put a little bit extra just in case you happen to drop anything. You don't have to freak out or worry. I have the makeup remover labeled, which you can pretty much just put water in this one, or like the micellar water. And then I also have my cleansing product label. This is just lotion. I have my headband, and then I have this little shower cap that is a part of my draping. For the cotton rounds, how I did it, so we have to do like the makeup remover first. So I did one for the left eye, one for the right eye, one for the mouth area, and then these are just pretty much my extras. Or what I also did, once I was done using the cleansing product, I would put it in the back of my hand, and then I would get one of these and put hand sanitizer on it and then clean the back of my hand because sometimes residue will stay there. So yeah, it's always nice to have extra stuff just in case you drop anything. But yeah, that's pretty much all for the cleansing service. This next step is the easiest one in my opinion. It is the steaming service, and there's literally only a towel in this one, but I'm going to show you guys anyway to help you make your life easier. So this is it. As you can see, I have 2 bags in here. I have obviously the one on the outside and then the one on the inside. So same thing as the other one. I had a napkin put to the side to put my towel on there while I threw this one in the trash can. But I actually have 2 bags because this section, it's hard to film with one hand, but in this section, this towel actually has to be wet. You cannot take it dry. This one is obviously dry just for video purposes, but I would just put my towel on the napkin like that. So the reason for there being 2 is to obviously keep the wet towel away from the dry napkin. Again, optional. I just found that to be easier for me. So this next one's pretty simple as far as what is in there, like 2 things in here, which is pretty cool. This one is of course the massage service. Again, we have the towel. Like I said before, I did use a full-size towel. This is just half a towel just for demonstration purposes. You also need the 2 wipes. Again, I did use makeup wipes for this to make it easier on me. And then of course the massage product, which is, this is also just lotion as well. So in this step, we do have to show effleurage, petrissage, and of course chipotement as our massage movements. And of course, once you're done with the massage, you go in and wipe off the excess, and then you're done with this one. All right, this next one will be another one of those how I was taught, but it is the mask and moisturizing service, and I'll explain what I mean by that. So like always, the napkin to the side. Okay, so this is what I had in this one. You obviously have your mask product. I did get this one from a beauty supply store. So what they want to see during this step is an actual mask that has color in it. So do not get a mask that is clear because they want to be able to see that you're able to apply a mask. This one is green, so be sure to find something that does have color so they're able to see it. This is a little mask brush. You can get these from pretty much anywhere, I believe, but I did get this one from Forever 21. We have our toner. This is just water in a little spray bottle, and then our moisturizer, which is again lotion. And we also need 2 wipes. These are makeup wipes. These are actually the wipes I used on my test, and I didn't want to get like brand new ones just for the sake of this video, but obviously get clean towels. But yeah, just 2 of these in here, and this is optional. I did get this to be able to wipe off the mask from the back of my hand from the application. So if you want to do that, you're welcome to get this as well. Now this is the part where I was saying that it's totally like up to how you were taught, but in my school we were taught to, as soon as we were done with all this steps, we were taught to take off the headband and the shower cap that we put on in the beginning, and then put on fresh ones just in case we happen to get any mask product on the headband. But even if you didn't, we were still taught to like replace it during this step just to be extra clean. But yeah, this is pretty much all that is in the mask and moisturizing. Okay guys, we are almost done. This is the second to last step. This is the waxing service using soft wax. Okay, so in this one we are obviously demonstrating waxing. This is soft wax. It is just Vaseline. It is a mimic to wax. This is my antiseptic, which is what we put first, and then this is after the wax, the post wax, and this is actually just soothing lotion and water. You do need gloves for this one. There's only 2 steps in this whole practical that you need gloves for. It'll be this step and then the last step, but you just need 2. But of course I put extra because you never know, you drop something. And then we have our waxing strips, waxing sticks, and then just some cotton rounds that you will use to put your products. So I have multiple of these because you are supposed to test the wax on your wrist just to show that you're testing the temperature of the wax. And then of course just extra sticks. Just always take extra, I would say. This is all for the waxing service. Okay, finally we are at our last step, blood exposure incident service. In this one we have the gloves. Like I said, it's just this step and then the waxing that you will need gloves. Extras like always our first aid, and our biohazard bag. So in this biohazard bag, you're gonna want it to say biohazard in the outside bag, and then it's gonna have another bag on the inside, which is where you'll put everything in there. So for this step, you're not supposed to put nothing inside the regular trash can that you have on the side of you. Everything that you use will be going into this bag, and then you'll close it at the end and throw it in the trash can. So these are just the bags that I took. Of course, it'd probably be easier to use the Ziploc bag. That's just what I took. The first aid, you will need a alcohol wipe, band-aid, and a gauze. So the gauze is just to show that you're applying pressure on the cut, and then you go in with the alcohol wipe to clean, and then of course the band-aid. But every single thing, even the wrapper, like everything that you see here, the little stickies that are on the band-aid, everything will be going in this, nothing in the trash can, including your gloves. This paper, if you decide to use it, will go in there, and then the paper that you wipe your area in the end will also be needing to go in this one. If not, you will get points taken off. So just don't throw anything in the trash can until it's all in here. This is the only thing that should be going in the trash can. Okay guys, that is it for today's video. That is all the steps. Of course, the last step is the cleanup, but that's not technically a bag. You pretty much just put everything up. For that step, I would just say leave your trash can out to the very end. But that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I really wanted to do this just to kind of help other people out there to get more of a visual of what goes in these bags. Again, this is the Texas Esthetician Practical exam, so I'm not sure if it's the same or different for other states out there. I would find someone that is doing a video for your particular state just to avoid any confusion. I don't plan on doing any written Esthetician Texas exam like videos, but I did want to say if you need help with passing, what helped me was another channel. It's called Glam and Beyond. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have heard of it. If you're watching the practical, you probably already passed your written, so congratulations. But if you're just looking ahead, if you need help with your written, definitely go check her out. She helped me a lot. I watched all her esthetician videos and I just wrote them in my iPad, and then I would quiz myself to help me memorize. And of course, look at your textbook, because you can know the stuff, but you also need to understand the reasoning behind it. And I found that that helped me along with other questions, just knowing the background information. But okay, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about anything, the whole process, literally anything involving testing, estheticians, anything, you can message me on Instagram or comment down below and I will get back to you. But okay, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.